Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I'm really pleased to welcome you to this session. Today we're going to talk about special doors. My name is Olivier Bonfous. I'm from Artelia. Artelia is an engineering group with more than 10,000 people now. We are present in 40 countries. We are working in mobility, water, building, energy, so nuclear. And today, with my friend Jean-Bernard, we're going to talk about special doors.
Yeah, so I will introduce quickly Sommer. So my name is Jean-Bernard. So I will say Guten Morgen first because we are a German company. So I will say just a few words about Sommer. I will not read the official paper. I will just speak about the Sommer I live for. I hope my boss will be happy with this. Sommer is a German company, a family-owned company, so first 4 generation, created in 1880. And of course, our scope is door, complex door, but normal door too, but complex door for nuclear, grids, burst membrane, and blast damper. So we are located, as I say, in Germany. 450 employees, 70, 80 million turnover per year. As all German company, the force of Sommer is the workshop. We have a really big workshop facility with 100,000 square meters. Of course, a lot of patents. And today, we would like to speak, of course, with Artelia, about the special door. So we will start the presentation. So the first one was, what is a special door? So it's complex to define today. So what makes a door special? Here you see one door, of course, of Hinkley, OPR project. This one is for Hinkley, but there is the same in Flamanville or Kyoto and tomorrow in Sizewell. What makes a door special? The size, maybe. Yeah, maybe here 8 meters and 4 meters wide. Maybe the weight is special too. Here you see a door which at the end will have 300 tons, if I remember well. So maybe this is one characteristic. The second is the type of opening. 80% of the market is pivoting door, 15% sliding, and I will say 5% guillotine. We are always happy to make guillotine. First in France, we are specialists of guillotine for the whole time. And it makes a little, it's not what we do every day. After the requirement, maybe what is special, the high requirement. This door is APC. What means APC? Airplane crash. So if you imagine that this door can stop, not the anterior fly, but one part of the fly, it's incredible that we can stop it. Alors, what is special? What makes a door special? Maybe the customer, for example, ITER. So I'm afraid I didn't want to, of course, to speak about ITER, but it's important. ITER is more complicated because the project is more complicated. But they ask a lot of documentation, a lot of proofs. The level of documentation of proofs is much higher than an EPR. So this door, for example, is the heavy nuclear door from the tokamak. Really, we are really proud, we can say it, we are really proud to have made them. So what can make a door special? Maybe a complicated door. When we sell it to ITER, it was a full door, 4 meters, 5 meters, if I remember well, 300 millimeter thickness. And then in the middle of projects, the ITER people say, yeah, but we would like to go inside someone and not to open the big door. Do a wicked door in the big door. Okay, we have done it. Maybe it makes this door more special than the other. After one can do the door special, of course, the combination of requirements. Today, the customer wants a fire door, but he wants a burglary door, because we have some problem in Europe, you know well. He wants, of course, a airtight, watertight door, And he wants all together. He doesn't want one fire door, then another door, then another door. Just one door who makes all. On shielding, explosion. Alors this photo, if I remember well, is from Switzerland. And here we want to show that, of course, the big door is a special door, clearly. But the little one, 2 meter, 1 meter, is a special door too for us. Because new requirements are coming since Fukushima. 15 years ago, nobody speak about tornado. And then it was a market. It was really a market, tornado door with fire door and all. So new requirements are coming. And today, I would say before we are working alone. And today we are more and more integrated with civil engineering, supervision IC engineering. So we are part of the building. We are really part of the building. And that makes the door today more special.
So now we have a better understanding what is a special door. Let's dive in what is special in this market and what is new. First, we have to anticipate the interfaces. As Jean-Bernard said, we are living in two different worlds. The world of mechanical parts in one end and the world of the building in the other end. Building need the interface very early in the project. And mechanical guys want to define the interface at the end of their project, meaning that you have to synchronize it. And that's why it's so important to work together. Second point, multi-requirement constraints. Jean-Bernard said it very well. We need now, in post-Fukushima area, some doors with a multi-requirement and combined requirements. It's very important. Earthquake, air tightness, water tightness, sometimes both. And that's quite important and what makes special doors. We need a very high level of deliverable proof. We have written some example, but when someone asks for fire compliance during an earthquake, of course the projects make more difficult and more complex. And I think it's pretty it's the more difficult to understand, but this kind of projects needs more and more engineering efforts. As Jean-Bernard said, 10 years ago, making a door requests some engineering at the beginning, but less than today, because we have to discuss, we have refined the requirement, we have to challenge the requirements, and we have to find solution. What we perform, for example, is what we call trade-offs. So we select 2 or 3 concepts, and then we analyze it, and then we select the best one. And then we have to take into account that those doors are not only doors, they are systems. 10 years ago, a doors was basically mechanical parts and electrical components. Now, there are some control command. We have to put some interlock system, and then we have to connect it to the whole building with supervision system. And that makes those doors real systems. That's why, when we discussed with Sommer, we decided to create a real integrated team. Someone who was able to think engineering, manufacturing, and commissioning, and to be very accurate and with a high performance in each step. And very upstream engineering, high value manufacturing, of course, but with always on-time commissioning. That's why yesterday we signed a technical memorandum in order to be sure that this team is now built. Thank you very much for your attention.
Yeah, so we were happy. Doesn't work, yeah? We were happy yesterday to sign. Just to come back and to explain a little more deeply, when we get a contract, the first question of the civil company or the customer is, what is the load of the door? What is the anchor plate of the door? Because you need it quickly for Bouygues, for Eiffage, everywhere you work, VFR by ITER. But you have to understand, by us, this is the last step. First, we have to design the door. We have to qualify the door. we have to agree with you the design of the door, and then we make the anchor plate, and then we give you the loads. So what you expect at the beginning, we do it at the end. So it's really frustrating for the customer. Sometimes we ask, this is the purpose of the work with Artelia, because we say, be careful, dear customer. You want all this engineering before, it's better to work first with Artelia. It will be smarter, quicker than us. And even for some aspect, what you expect, you will be smarter with Artelia. The good example, mechanical parts, of course, we manage it. We manage the door. Electrical component, if you want contact, if the door is closed or not closed, okay, we manage it, no problem. If you want an interlock system, you push us already at our limit. Okay, we can do it, maybe we will succeed. If you want a supervision interface, okay, we understand the word supervision, we understand the word interface, but what is the work to do? A door supplier has no idea. So that's why it's really important to work with such people like this. I noticed yesterday we were discussing with a new customer maybe in the future, and Olivier was speaking much more about the project better than myself. Me, I just want to deliver the sliding door. And they were discussing together, be careful here for the supervision, how you will do. And this is a complete aspect we can now deliver with Artelia. And one more important, you are able to do the erection. Well, I will let you know, but the door supplier, they stop to do the erection, to say the truth. By ITER, for example, one more time, we have done it with Segelec. We were not able to do the erection. We cannot be good everywhere. Sommer has a really good sales department. We can say it, yes, with pleasure. We are good in project, we are good in door, but we cannot be good everywhere. We cannot offer all what you expect.
Yeah, I fully agree because when you have some complex door, erection is the first part of the commissioning only. We have to connect it to the wall building. We have to connect it to all the control command and supervision system. We have to test it, and to test it from unitary tests to a combined test to system tests. And that's what we can offer in this work together. Upstream engineering and also system vision during the commissioning. Yeah.
An example for supervision, we have a big contract for Repair 2. We will work certainly with Siemens, German company, work with German companies sometimes. And our client, EDF, say, let's challenge another PLC supplier. Okay, I was thinking, yes, a PLC from Siemens, from Telemechanic, Schneider, they are the same for me. And we discover that it is a world, that it is not so easy, and we were pushed at our limit. So that's why in new project, if we work with Artelia, they know it, they know what is the best solution. Maybe not the price, but the best solution for the constraints of the customer. And we have no idea.
Tailor-made solution is key for special doors, really. Okay, if you want us to discuss about special doors, of course, we are available in this room. Once again, thank you very much for your attention.
Yeah, thank you.